What's up guys, it's Potatoster here, back again for another video, and today, in this video, we are going to be doing a Hypixel Skywars Kits tier list. Now, if you don't know what a tier list is, first of all, are you living under a rock? Because everybody on the internet is doing a tier list. Some people are doing fast food tier lists, or some people are doing stuff like Minecraft server tier lists. And second of all, a tier list is basically where you take a bunch of items from a certain category and you rank them from S tier being the highest tier, which means it's the best, to F tier being the lowest tier, which means it's the worst. And basically people can do a tier list and then put them in where they think they should go, like which tier they think it should go in. They've been getting really popular, so I decided to make my own tier list, and this is of Hypixel Skywars Solo Insane kits, and this is all of the kits except for mythical kits. And in this video I'm going to be taking those kits and ranking them based on where I think they should go. If you would like to try this tier list out for yourself and put them where you think they should go, the link to the tier list is in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Without further ado, let's just hop right into the tier list. The first kit we're going to be ranking is the default kit. Now, I don't think that this kit's very useful because it only gives you iron tools, like an iron sword, iron pickaxe, etc. When in the chests in Solo Insane, even the island chests, you can get lots better gear than this. Like, you can get diamond pickaxes and diamond swords. So I think that this should go at F tier because there's no really point in having it. The next kit we're going to be ranking is the disco kit. Now, I really like this kit because you can make some pretty creative stuff with it. Channels like ITMG use the note blocks in this to make great songs in Skywars, and the videos are honestly really funny. But for winning, it's not that good. But since I like it so much, I'm going to have to put it at an A tier. The next kit we're going to be ranking is the Ecologist kit. Now, this kit can be very useful if you're on maps like Shire, where the islands are very close to each other, or you just want to rush mid very quickly. But for other maps, it's not that good, but you can get to mid very easy. So I'm probably going to have to put this at an A tier because it's actually very useful. The next kit that we're going to rank is the Enchanter kit. Now, this kit gives you an enchanting table, some XP bottles, and some bookshelves to enchant your stuff. But I personally think that this kit is not that good because it's probably not going to give you as good of enchantments as the Armorsmith kit can get you. So I'm probably going to have to put this at C because it's really not that useful, but you can get some pretty good enchantments from it. The next kit is going to be Ender Chest. Now, I don't use this often, but it seems like it can be pretty good. It gives you a 4th chest when you spawn in. Normally you only get 3 chests, but this one gives you 4. But personally, I think I'm going to have to put it at C tier because normally with 3 chests you get the good amount of armor that you would normally get. So getting a 4th chest doesn't really mean that much. The next kit we're going to be ranking is the Enderman kit. Now, personally, I love this kit and I use it so often because it's just so useful. You get 2 ender pearls from it, and let's say you get knocked off the map, but you don't have pearls yet because you didn't get to middle yet. You can easily pearl clutch with this, and it's very much a lifesaver to have. So I'm actually going to put this at an S tier because I use this every single game. The next kit we're going to be ranking is the Energix kit. Now, this kit used to be amazing because I think it would give you like a splash potion of strength, which is very similar to having the strength perk, except you can control when you want to do it. So you could get kills super easy. But I think they since nerfed it and made it into drinkable potions. So it's not that good anymore because by the time you're drinking it, you're probably already going to be fighting someone, so you don't really have time to drink it. So I'm probably going to put it at a B tier. It's still kind of useful, but not as useful as some of the other kits. The next kit is going to be Engineer. Now, I really like this kit, mostly because of the traps it can do. You get a lot of really useful stuff for trapping, and I honestly really enjoy doing traps and just watching people trap other players. So I'm probably gonna put this on A tier. A lot of you guys are probably gonna give me hate for putting it at the same tier as Ecologist, but that's just what I think. I think it's a very good kit. Next kit is going to be Farmer. Now this kit used to be great until the map that people used it on got removed. I'm not sure what map it was, but the islands were very tiny. Editor Justin can probably put it on the screen right now, but it used to be very useful until they removed that map. So now it's just not that useful. It gives you 64 eggs, and the only thing you're really going to be doing with it is knocking people off the map when you can already get eggs and snowballs in the chests. So I'm probably going to have to put this at D tier, since there's the only really good thing about it is the diamond leggings. The next kit is the Fisherman Kit. Now this kit is kind of good, but also you're not really going to see people fishing in it. The only reason I kind of like it is because of the depth strider, but there's a kit that gives you better depth strider later on. So I'm probably going to have to put this at the same tier as Farmer. I'm going to put it at D tier because it's not that useful. The next kit we're going to be ranking is the Frog Kit. Now this kit is very, very overpowered because it gives you, I think, 3 potions of the Frog Potion, which basically, if you don't know, it gives you speed and jump boost. If you're in a fight and you need to escape really quickly, or you just want to bounce around the person, if you throw a potion down with this kit, you can win fights very easily. So I think I am probably going to have to put this at an S tier because it's very good at the current state it's at. Next kit is the Grenade Kit. I remember this kit used to be used a lot by people, but there's just been better kits to use recently. But still, if you want to get this kit, it's not a waste of coins. It's a pretty good kit. So I'm gonna probably put this at a B tier. Next kit is Guardian Kit. Now again, this is kind of useful for traps because you get obsidian with it, but also it's not one of the best trapping kits. So with that in mind, I'm gonna have to put it at C tier. The next kit is going to be Healer Kit. Now I feel like this kit is actually pretty underrated because it gives you a lot of healing items like 2 golden apples and some regen pots and damage resistance potions. I'm pretty sure that what it does. So I'm probably gonna have to put it at a B tier. A lot of people don't use this kit, but I feel like it's a pretty good kit to use. The next kit is Hunter Kit. Now I'm pretty sure this gives you a power 2 bow and some arrows, and I think you can get pretty good bows in your island chest, like power 3. So personally, I think that this is a C tier. It's pretty good, but not as useful as some other ones. The next kit is Jester. Now this is a pretty new kit, but a lot of people don't seem to like it. It gives you a sword with random enchantments, and sometimes the enchantments can be really bad. Most of the time, they are really bad, especially when I've used this kit. So I'm gonna have to put it at a D tier. The next kit is the Night Kit. Now this kit is actually kind of good. It gives you a pretty overpowered gold sword and a protection 4 helmet, but the gold armor breaks really easily. So I'm probably gonna have to put it at D tier just because nobody really uses it and it's just not that useful. The next kit is the Magician Kit. Now this kit was really good. People thought it was gonna be great for like trolling, but I think you can still see people's name tags when you go invisible. So that's a big downside to it. So I'm probably going to have to put this at a D tier. It's not useless, but it doesn't work very well for the intended purpose of it. The next kit is Pharaoh. Now this kit gives you a lot of stuff. I think it gives you like a beacon and some gold and diamond blocks, and I think it gives you like a protection 4 helmet or something. I don't see this kit very useful. I'm probably going to be putting a lot of kits at D tier because I just don't use them often. And I don't think this is that good of a kit because you don't really need to use a beacon. The next kit is Pig Rider. Now this kit is a very funny kit, but it's not as good as some of the other kits because the pig usually falls off the map because it goes really fast. But it's fun to just ride around a pig and it can be useful for like private games. So I'm gonna put this at C tier. The next kit is going to be Princess Kit. Now this kit I think only gives you a protection 4 golden helmet and a flame bow with 5 arrows. But I think this kit is actually really, really bad because you can get flame arrows with perks, and you can get a lot better armor in chests. And I just feel like this kit should go at F tier because it's really, really not good compared to the other ones. The next kit is going to be Pro Kit. Now this gives you some iron armor, I think, and it also gives you some glass. Now it would be pretty useless and I'd probably put it at an F tier, but just because it gives you the glass and that's kind of good, it's the only kit that gives you glass, I'm gonna have to put it at a D tier. The next kit is Pyro. Now this kit is very annoying to use because it gives you a lot of lava buckets and a flint and steel with unbreaking. So it's actually pretty overpowered and it's pretty funny, but it's not that good of a kit, especially if you get hit with it. So I'm probably gonna have to put it at a C tier. The next kit is Salmon Kit. Now I feel like this kit is very overpowered, but also pretty underrated. If you haven't seen my video, How to Win Every Skywars Game, which should be at the top right, this kit can be abused very easily because you get Depth Strider 3 boots, which can make you go very fast in water. So if you go into the water and you fight somebody who doesn't have these boots, you can easily combo them and get pretty easy wins with it. So I'm gonna have to put it at an S tier. The next kit is Scout Kit. Now, I feel like this kit is kind of good, but it's not as good as some of the other kits. If you don't know, I'm pretty sure it gives you 3 drinkable potions of swiftness, but in your island chest, you can get throwable potions of swiftness, which are a lot better. So I feel like I'm gonna have to put this at a B tier because it's not that good, but it's still pretty good. The next kit is Slime Kit. Now, I think that this kit is great, especially because of the kind of trolling you can do with it, but it doesn't have that much potential because there's not many trolls or traps you can do with it. So I'm going to put it at B. It's still a really good kit, but it's not that good. The next kit is Sloth Kit. Now, I feel like this kit is very bad. It gives you slowness potions, which you can throw at people, but you also get permanent slowness with it. And I feel like it's just not worth it to be able to throw slowness potions at people while you still have slowness. So I'm probably going to put this at an F tier because I feel like it's pretty useless. The next kit is Snowman Kit. Now with this kit you can spawn a snowman, obviously, and it's pretty annoying to go against, and it's not really that useful because the snowman can get killed with one hit. And I think that this kit is probably going to have to go to the D tier. The next kit is Speologist. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but it gives you a pretty quick pickaxe with 16 blocks of stone, and it's kind of good, but you can get really good pickaxes already, and I feel like it's a bit overkill, but it can still be kind of useful if you want to rush middle or maybe make some traps or something, but it's not that good for winning, so I'm gonna have to put it at C tier. The next kit is Troll Kit. Now, I think that this only gives you like cobwebs, and it's meant to be kind of like a trapping kit, but it's really not as good as some of the other kits, which aren't really meant for trapping. They tried to make like a trapping trolling kit, but it's not that good, so I'm gonna have to put it at a D tier. The next kit is Zookeeper Kit. Now, this kit is actually pretty good. It gives you 5 spawn eggs for randomized mobs, and it can be pretty overpowered with some of the mobs that you get, but sometimes you don't get that good of mobs, but they can really help you out in combat, so I'm gonna have to put it at a B tier. Next kit is Armorer. Now, this kit I think is only good in Team Skywars because there's not as much armor in Team Skywars, and really in solo it's really not useful, especially with the armor you're getting in the chests in your island. So I'm actually going to put this at F because I feel like it's pretty useless for solo modes. The next kit is Armorsmith. Now this kit is very good because you can use it to get sharpness on your swords or protection on an armor piece. And I feel like it is one of the best kits in the game, but it's not as good as some other kits. However, I'm going to put it at an A tier just because you can enchant your armor very easily and it can be pretty overpowered, but it does waste some time and it's not as good as the S tier kits. The next kit is Baseball. Now this kit used to be really good. It give you a pretty overpowered knockback sword, but I think you only get like knockback 1 on this now, and it's only a wooden sword. I don't see people using it that often, but it's still kind of good. But I'm probably gonna put it at D tier just because it's just not as good as it used to be. Next kit is Bat Guy kit. Now, if you don't know, this gives you a kit that can like spawn bats, I think, but it's actually like pretty bad. There's no really point for it, so I'm probably gonna have to put it at F tier because it's kind of really useless actually if you think about it. There's no really good use for it. And the final kit is going to be Cannoneer kit. Now this kit is amazing, and if you don't know what this kit does, it gives you a bunch of TNT and redstone blocks, and I think pressure plates too, and you can TNT cannon with it, which is so much fun. So I'm probably gonna have to put it at S tier just because of how much fun it is to use. And here's my completed tier list. Now, I feel like this is a pretty good tier list, but again, if you think that something should be changed on here, or you don't agree with some of the things I put here, the link to the tier list is going to be in the description, so you can, try it out. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, maybe me doing more tier lists, hit that like button and feel free to subscribe. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!